Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mindcrack. As you can tell, we're not on the server at the moment. I would like to talk about elevators and cars. And the meningitis style headache I've had for the last 3 days. Oh my god, this flu thing is killing me. It's dreadful. Anyway, some people have sent some elevator ideas. This is the most popular one people have sent to me. It is the easiest. Now, I seem to hit rush hour on the traffic again. People, there's plenty of people who seem to claim responsibility. The video I watched to build this one is Gaming Suits, who has a massive 30 subs. Whether he did or not, I don't know. I'm not going to say he did, because somebody will come along and claim they did it beforehand, so I'm not even going to get involved in that sort of shit. But I've modified it slightly. But that's how it works. Basically, let's go through the pros and cons of each. So I've modified this slightly to put this button out the back, so because of the way he did it, had a button under the floor there, which was stupid. You push the button, that goes up and launches you up. Boing. But the flaws in this are you need to trigger this pressure pad. We'll trigger the next one. So in order to do that, you need to be, in a specific spot, and that is, here, which is why we've got this wall, essentially a half block. So that'll push you over to that side, and then when you get to the top, this one just pulls this thing over there, which is a little inelegant, but it'll do. And jobs are good. And time set day. Just wondering why it's getting dark. So that's the con. The pro is we are not relying on timing here, so lag is not really an issue. The gap between them is reasonable. It's relatively cheap, relatively straightforward. However, to make an elegant looking lift hole is going to be quite tricky. We're going to have to do something along the lines of that, aren't we? See if that... No, see, that's not going to work because that has to be completely open. That's going to have to be one of those, like that. Now, we can't put that there either because that'll hit it. So yeah, this is an issue because obviously we don't want just these things floating out in mid-space. We want to have, some. It doesn't really matter about the outside, because we can build that in. But we need something. Okay, let's try that. Is it going to work? Yeah, okay, so it was. So there you go. Oh no, that's stuck on something. What did you stick on? What is going... Oh, I hate this invisible thing. Oh, no, that is right. Okay, it's just a visual glitch. So yeah, that's looking good. It's cheap. It doesn't rely on timing, and it has minor side effects. This one is I like this. This is one I found. This who did this one? Keth with a Q. Q-E-T-H. This one. Now again, I don't know if this is his. He's put out a tutorial on it, and I think he kind of thinks it is, but I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It's a little bit of a bugger to set up because you've got to place the minecart like this. You've got to kind of push it over there a bit. You take that out. The advantage of this one, as you can see, is there's a big gap between them. Yeah, this one's going on and this one, boom, boom, boom. So I like that. We get on it. Whee! There you go. We're off. Now, the flaw in this, or the con, should I say, is this is one where you have to, you know, do things. You have to right-click on the carts. Otherwise, you just boing, boing. Which is not the end of the world. And I worry that they are going to move somehow, and then I have to reset it all again, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So, again, this is good, in that it's a big gap between them, so it's relatively cheap. Again, there is a little to the actual mechanism itself. It's one bit of redstone, one piston, so it's cheaper on pistons than that. Okay, the cart's expensive in terms of iron, but I've got a shed ton of iron doing nothing, and you know what? It's no biggie really, is it? But we're looking at, what's this, 2, 4, 6. It's going to be at least 8 pistons on that thing to get to the same level as this on essentially 2. So, yeah. Swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. This is one that I've been making. This is my own design off the top of my head. Now, I'm sure there are many people, places, things that have done something similar. I'm not going to dare claim to have invented it. But here we go, this one. Boink! There we go, lovely. And that really confuses me for some reason. It makes me think I'm looking straight up. It's hurting my brain. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, let's pull the blocks off. So basically what we've got here is a string here which does that. And it's a little complex. The con on this one is it is relying on timing. So you stand here, you jump, there is a delay, then it'll ping. That's not too bad. That tripwire flips this. One goes down to the piston at the bottom that launches you. This one goes around up to the next row. Use this piston, and then powers this, fires this piston off. Boom! And it goes off and does the same, and then it comes up here, it does the same. And then when you get to the top, there's another string here, which will just shut that so you don't fall back down. Which is elegant and simple, and oh my god, why is that hurting my head so much? Fixed it. It's kind of fixed it, pretty much. Still, that is really weird effect. I don't know if it's just my fevered brain or what. So I like this. It's, you don't have to, you just step in. You don't have to position yourself properly or anything like that. You don't have to right click on anything. You just jump and boing, 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 boing. Now, the problem with this is, as I say, it is timing based. So we could start getting some lag issues. It's not overly expensive. I mean, again, it's more. It's probably the most expensive out of all of them. Again, it's 2 pistons like this. It's twice as many things, but on the other hand, it is pretty clean. Now I need to get a lot of obsidian sorted out. Although we could use something like melons. We could start melon farming, or indeed, what do we call it? I was going to say pineapples, pumpkins. That's the other thing. That will work just as well. Yeah, see, melons. Melon! Where is the pumpkin? Where is the pumpkin? There he is, the pumpkin. Boom, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And it boom. A boom, a boom, a boom, a boom. So we could do that. We could do that. The thing with pumpkin is you can't place pumpkins unless there's something underneath them, like that. I need to go and get a pumpkin, actually. So let's. Well, I'm going to go for a pea, but then when I come back, I'll join the server and let's deal with that. But this is. I'm tempted to go with this. The thing that's putting me off this is this whole half side thing, and I know that's probably nonsensical because it's not really the end of the world. But you know what? That's me. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try building this, I think, and then if it doesn't work, I'll flip to that one because we have most of the stuff left anyway. Oh, the weather's turned pretty heinous out there. In the real world. Anyway, see you in a sec. Hey guys. Boop. Ox is on. So, there we go. There was some footage of ideas for an elevator. Now, I've got a little staircase here, which you've seen me go up and down a few times. Boo -boo. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put the elevator. So we're not going to worry too much about it at the moment. I will build it when I've decided where, but I have just had an amazing idea. I'm building this. We'll go over this in a minute, but I just thought, because I was looking at... In fact, let's go out into the... Boom. Into the wilderness, and we will discuss this further. Now, I was looking at the windows. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I've been working on these window tops for a long time, and I'm actually quite pleased with that one. I've gone through many iterations, and that is by far the best one I've come up with so far. But I think it's just a bit short. I should really bring it out a bit further. But here's the crazy thing. I was thinking if I do that, then whoop, upsy upsy up. You know, what's going to happen? You know, where does it stop? So we could put another window in there. But then I've got this sort of thing here, and what happens? Where does it go? But then it occurred to me, this line here, where that block is there, I could bring it up to here, which, you know, bam, takes us to there. That's not unworldly. And I can bring it, you know, all along this line here, big wall, bam, 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 all the way up. That would be monumental. Absolutely monumental. So I'm tempted to do that. And that kind of takes out the issue I was having with this corner here, because that was starting to grate. Whatever I'm doing here just doesn't feel right. And it's a shame because I quite like the dirt bit here, and I quite like it being built into the hill, but on the other hand, that idea is rather sexy right now. rather sexy. Kind of there, like that. I'm liking that. So, yeah. We've got the windows there. We've got kind of radical into it, but then I'm kind of following this here, really. I quite like it. Quite like it. You see we're lining the inside of the roof with wood as well. That's something we should do. Serial progression. I've spent a lot of time testing ideas. I spent an awful lot of time digging clay. Holy crap. That has been a pain in the bum. Those windows took a long time. You got to build, you got to check, you got to decide if you like it or not. And then you go up, change it because you didn't like it. Try something else. It's all part of the fun. All part of the fun. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. It's looking good. So, excuse me, there's a big old yawn there. Now, I want to tell you about a couple of things that are coming up. I have, first of all, I've organised my videos that were missing from the group series. I know that's been a bit of an issue. And it's difficult. The trouble is, you see, when you miss an episode, you're kind of fucked, really. Because if you miss the time because you got the time wrong or whatever it was, or you set it wrong, everybody is then watching all the other ones, and that's it. You've lost them. You're not going to retrieve those people. They are watching. I mean, there's some people that won't watch it unless it's you, and that's fine. That's great. We love those people, but any swears will go off to somewhere else. And let's face it, when I'm doing these group things, most people are going to other people anyway because that's how it is. So that's a bit of a shitter when that happens. So the only alternative is to hold on to it. Wait until people have forgotten, essentially, that they've watched it, and then bung it out there again so they can watch it again and enjoy that. So the videos that I missed will be coming out. The ones that have been recorded, oh bollocks, up until now will be going out at the proper times from now on. There's been a lot of confusion because they all go out on different days and different times, and if you get out of the loop, it's an absolute nightmare to get back into it again. It has taken me literally 2 days to get everything sorted out. Now, part of that is, and I know we often discuss how YouTube is not as easy as people think. A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, you play games for a living, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, there is a deal of credibility to that comment. Yes, we do. It's a very good thing to do. It's certainly got its perks, but it's not all flowers and rainbows. And setting up stuff in YouTube is a pain in the butt that takes a lot of time to do. And by setting things up, I mean setting up scheduled release times and things like that. It's a major league drag. They've made it a lot easier, but it's still slow and tedious. You got to... Sorry, just working on what I'm doing here at the same time. They've made batch tools for batch naming things, which is really useful. So you can change the title on a lot of things at the same time, and description tags, that sort of thing. That's great. That has been a major benefit. But it's still a slow process, especially when you start, you make a video, you got to grab a decent screenshot, make a thumbnail. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. You know what? That needs to be solid stone as well, like so. Yeah, it's been take me 2 days to do that. Pyro has been helpful, but at the same time been a major hindrance by just generally being a sort of psychological headfuck. Adamant this date, this time is right, until proven otherwise, which was fun. But yes, what I'm doing is, I'm just going to double check this before I say it, but for those of you, it's all English times. Call of Duty stroke retro FPS is at 4, and then at 7 is Trouble in the Fairest of Towns. And then they're on alternate days. And the days they're not on, there is Prop Hunt at 11. And Mindcrack will be on whenever Mindcrack is out at 6 PM. Now, here's where it gets tricky. As I was saying, we're talking about the games, the ones I've missed because I was away. Basically what happened is, a lot of them I just lost track of when I should have written it down, and it's my own fault. There's me making a video about dry whiteboards, and then I don't even want to use mine, mainly because it's a tiny one and I need a big one, and that is an issue. I need my big board back. This goes because that needs to be proper block. And then I uploaded a crap ton of them. Kind of got a bit lazy in not wanting to go through the hell that is setting it up, as I said. And then went off to Insomnia thinking I'd had loads of time to do it while there, and you should have known better really, because I didn't, and I got very drunk, and so they didn't go out. So again, as I say, once you let it slip once, it's kind of, you almost lose your incentive to get back into the train of things, because you're not going to get any views. So what I've done is, the days that, the off days, so of Call of Duty and Trouble in Terrorist Town, so the days they're not on. Crap! I didn't think I thought I'd make that. I will be doing the ones I've missed. So, for example, quick way down. Quick way down. Example. So, say for example, Friday. I'm just picking numbers out here. Say Friday is COD episode 7. That means Sunday would be episode 8. But Saturday, which is an off day, is now going to be COD episode 3, for example, being the first one that I'd missed. So the Friday is the one that it should be that everybody else is putting out, and then the off days we're playing catch up. That's how it works basically, and the same is going to be with Prop Hunter as well. So we're going to have almost 2 series running parallel. The series from current forwards, and then the series missed on the days in between. It's going to get confusing, but you know what? Hopefully people will watch it and go, oh, look, I remember this. This was fun. Let's watch it from your view. There's an episode of Prop Hunt. It's quite a late one. It's some point next week where it's some phenomenal, blowing my own trumpet and everything. It's just the greatest bit of evasion you've ever seen in your life. Highly recommend. I think I was the last one left as well, and just everybody's watching my point of view going, oh my god, how are you getting away with that? It's immense. Absolutely immense. So yeah. So hopefully that should be going out, sorting itself out, which is good. Now, talking of COD, we have a couple of new people. One is a new person to the group. One was kind of in the group but was away, but is now available. So that's cool. And there are also some pretty damn good matches as well. There was only 6 of us. For some reason, we sat around trying to work out what to do. I think the West Coast people hadn't woken up. We were doing it for some reason. We're doing it on a Tuesday, and it's just not working for a lot of people. So we're gonna have to change the time that we record. But yeah, Co finally managed to appear, and almost Co appeared. We had we've got 6 people now. We can do 3 versus 3. That's good. Almost instantly he did. Kurt's Comcast connection went out. So it was about an hour and a half late we started that session, which is a little embarrassing, especially when you've got new people. But we got it sorted out. Kurt came back. But we did some sort of death matches and team death matches, and we had some awesome games. Really good fun. So I recommend those for entertainment purposes. I found the deathmatch one. We do a deathmatch, which was just great fun, just chaos. Then we did something else, I can't remember what, and then we did a team deathmatch after, which is a really good game. Really good game. We really enjoyed it. It was lots of fighting in sort of key areas. It was very good. I am also going to be doing a new series with a buddy of mine. Now, I'm going to be doing Borderlands 2. And it will be with a mate of mine who... Do you remember Good? Every time Good does a Borderlands video season, session, whatever you want to call it, series, he does it with Paolo and people that are friends as opposed to big YouTubers. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing it with my buddy who I don't know what we're going to be calling him. I used to be in my CS clan way back when. I also lived with him for many years. He was pretty much my bestie. And he was the guy who some of you may remember. You know what? Dark Oak planks are just... I've got so many of them, I might as well use them. I did a short-lived series on teaching a friend to play Minecraft. He being he. He was also at Insomnia with me. So you may have seen him wandering around there. And he's on Parv's narcissistic video in the background, looking a little bit gormless as well, which is hardly amusing. Oh, come on. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Details have yet to be refined. I'm slightly concerned because he has a 4-year-old daughter, so his time is quite, taken by that, as indeed it should be. And I'm not entirely sure he is aware just how much of a commitment doing a game series like this is going to be. So we need to make sure he can do it. Otherwise it may end up dropping him halfway through, which is fine. I don't mind dropping him and carrying on my own if he can't make it. But yeah, it just gets tricky if he wants to join in again later on, because well, oh, what I should do actually here, let's do this, take that out. Because that in that area at least is completely unnecessary. Yeah, if he wants to come back later on, then I'm going to be ahead of him and have better stuff. So, but he's played it before, so ups and downs, as they say, ups and downs. Now, how was that? Alright, that's because that's a different level. But I'm looking forward to that. Now, I've also got a little bit of a little tip for you guys. If you see a game that you want that's quite expensive, and you think, wow, do you know what? I don't really want to spend all that on it. Check out if it is Steam game, obviously, a Steam Plays game. I think this was called, where you can play it on Mac or PC, and then go to a Mac store, not like Apple Store, but go to a Mac games place, and have a look around there, because we got this game quite cheap. Now on Steam, it is currently set at 39.99 pounds. None of your flip flam liberal dollars here. This is like full on pounds, which is quite a lot of money. And he's going to take credit for this because it's all his doing, but he went to a Mac game shop, had a look. Admittedly, they were having a sale, but it was $9.99. Now, I don't think I need to tell you that that is quite a price difference. Oh, bollocks. $9.99. That's about £6.40, give or take, as opposed to 40 quid. So there you go. Check out different suppliers, because they're only selling a Steam key. Now, this may not work on every game, but I know it works on that one, because we bought it and we put in the Steam key and it lets us download it on the PC. So yay, go us. So that's installed, waiting to go. We're waiting for him, and there we are, good to go. There's another couple of series I've got, such as Captive Minecraft and what's it called, Edgecraft, which are coming back. I've got, I think Captive Minecraft is currently stopped on episode 16. I've got 5 more uploaded for that. I need to figure those into the timetable as well, but frankly I'm sick of dealing with YouTube today. And I've got another episode of Edgecraft is done. I need to render out a few more, finish that off. I'm enjoying both of those. And I know people are too, so don't worry, they are coming back and they will be coming very soon. To put them into into my little database of when I'm doing stuff. Yes, so getting our shit back together. Good. That'll probably do. I'm just going to talk to you guys about some other things. Thank you for the feedback on the last episode. A lot of people found that very interesting. There is, say, some more stuff on a similar vein that I can talk about. There is plenty of crazy shit going on in the world of YouTube. Don't you worry about that. Wow, that's pretty damn cool, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Let's just bung some more. I'm pretty much running out of brick, though. This is a major problem. Brick stairs are some of the most expensive blocks, I think, in terms of resources in the game. Not really for any reason. A lot of people don't like. I don't know why. There's no obvious logic. Oops, maybe I have a word with Dinnerbone. Let's say, look, can we not make these a little cheaper? Because they're quite hard to, you know, get, and it's not like people really want them. Most people don't seem to use brick very much. So, I don't know why they are so damned expensive. But there again, I suppose, you break a block of clay, you get 4 clay jobbies. So, a block of clay is a block of bricks. Right, let's just go whee down here, have a look at this from the outside, and then we'll call it a day, I guess. But yeah, thank you, as I say, thank you for the feedback. Comments are useful, likes are good. So there are many other metrics they use to work out such stuff, but now I'm slightly concerned that it's going to block that tower. On the other hand, some of the ideas I've got for that tower are completely Fruit Loopy. So, I mean, that is as big as that's going to get in terms of that way. I do intend it to go at least twice as high. Well, maybe not twice as high, actually, because we've already built that window, haven't we? Oh, I could put a round window on top of that. It's going to get higher, put it that way. We need to eat some food. What the fuck? Where'd that come from? Yeah, I need to do some arches inside. We need to do some little arches for the apses. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boing. So we need to do some little arches for these nether rack areas, and then we need to do some big arches across here. Also, made a bit of a boob here, so I need to fix that. I also want to bring this extension bit out down to the stone brick level, because at the moment we've got 3 sets of steps, and I think we should have 2 sets of steps and then a thing out. It's just a little too at the moment, especially this one. I just think it needs to be a bit more curved. But yeah, that's something else I need to fix. Bring this out here along here. I think I'm quite liking that idea. We can work with that. And some help I would like from you guys. The UJ banners. I would like to break these into 4 quarters, so that each banner is a quarter of the flag, so that I can have 4 of them kind of spread apart. But I'm having difficulty in making the shapes in the banners. So if you guys have some good ideas on how to do that, that would be pretty awesome. And the head, sunshine, and again. There you go. Do you want some as well? Boom! Boom! Oh, he's going to be hard to hit. No, he's gone. Get this guy there. What if we send it out in a random direction like that? So yeah, thank you guys. Cheers for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Love you lots. Bye bye.